What is up, FoodTube fam? Welcome back to the channel where I take something old or something new and give it a review. But in this case, I took something that's not so new and I'm guessing a little old, and also I'm taking something super old right here. So I picked this up. This is the Nutty Buddy bars. They used to be called Nutty Bars. I grew up eating these. Picked this up at Walmart for about $1.99. I picked this up at Vons just recently. I don't know how long this has been out, but I know it's been out for quite a while. I've seen some reviews on these already that go back a few years back. But this is new to me. You know, I'm not up on the Hostess treats. You know, I try to stay away from processed sweets, but every once in a while I'll see something that catches my attention like this, and it reminded me of the Nutty Bars that I grew up with. So I just had to get this. This was probably, I think, about $2 something at Vons. Might have been cheaper at Walmart. They usually are, but I haven't seen this at Walmart. So I picked it up at Vons. So yeah, I'm gonna compare these two, give them a review, and yeah, I can't wait. It's been years since I've had a Nutty Bar, Nutty Buddy. Years, man. I've always see these at Walmart walking through the aisles, but you know, like I said, I stay away from processed sweets a lot. And I've seen this, I couldn't resist. So I figured, you know what, let me get this, try this, see how it tastes. But at the same time, let me get this, it's been years, and let me do a little comparison. So here we are. I got the two, Nutty Bar, Nutty Buddy, and the Hostess Totally Nutty Bars. So, alright guys, but before I go any further, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And with no further ado, let's get on with the video. Let's go. Alright guys, I'm back with the goods. Got it laid out on the board right here. So alright, so let's first start with the Nutty Bar, Nutty Buddies. So they come in a pack like this, come in twos. You can see. And let's take a look at the box. Alright, so here's the box. $1.99 at Walmart. One box comes with 12 bars. Twin wrapped, meaning comes two a pack. All right, and this right here is one serving, and one serving you get about 310 calories. Total fat is 18 grams, zero cholesterol, 110 milligrams of sodium. Sugar, what's the sugar? 20 grams of total sugar. All right, so it says peanuts, an American favorite. America's obsession with peanut butter boils down to the key ingredient, the peanut. Peanuts are a versatile snack. Whether salted, sweetened, roasted, or boiled, peanuts and peanut butter are a delicious source of protein. And here's a fun fact, or fun facts. Peanut plants flower above the ground, while the peanuts grow underground. They are planted in the spring and are normally ready to harvest by fall. While peanuts are grown in 13 states of the US, Georgia plants more peanuts than any other state. In fact, most of the peanuts used in the Little Debbie Nutty Buddy, or Nutty Bar, wafers are grown in Georgia. Did you know that former President Jimmy Carter was a peanut farmer from Georgia? Nope. I knew he liked peanuts though. Alright guys, Nutty Buddy used to be Nutty Bar. I'm used to it as Nutty Bar. Don't know why they changed it. Don't know the story about it, why they changed the name. On to the Hostess Totally Nutty Bar. Comes in one. Packets of one. But it's almost just as wide as the two, and the thickness is the same, the height is the same. So all right, let's look at the box. The Hostess Totally Nutty, got this for $2 something at Vons. Like I said before, if I saw it at Walmart, it probably would have been a little cheaper. It comes in a box of 8. And so, like I said, one serving right here is about 220 calories as opposed to the Nutty Buddy's 310 calories. All right, so total fat is 11 grams, sodium 75 milligrams, cholesterol 0, sugars 15 grams. All right, guys, I'm looking at the ingredients and I see no high fructose corn syrup, which is a good thing, but it does have hydrogenated palm kernel oil. This one doesn't have any high fructose corn syrups or hydrogenated oils, unless I missed it. But all right, guys, so let's get on with the video and on with the tasting and the comparing. All right, so let's start with the Nutty Buddy bar. It's been years. Let's see if it brings back memories. Here we go. Cheers. Yes, it does. I remember this. I remember this taste. Tastes just as good as it did when I was eating it years and years and years ago. That's good. No, I used to eat it layer by layer as well. Wow. Tastes just as good. With that peanut butter layer on that wafer. I mean, this is better than eating a Kit Kat. I mean, when I eat Kit Kats, I eat it the same way. I peel it off layer by layer, but they're so small that they go away real quick. They're consumed real quick. These are perfect eating layer by layer. That is delicious. I love this. Man, it's been years since I've had one of these Nutty Bars, Nutty Buddy. Man, that bar is fire. Loved it just as much as I did years ago. All right, guys. Up next, the Totally Nutty Bar by Hostess. All right. I like the fact that they have these swirls going on, that they didn't emulate the Nutty Buddy or Nutty Bar. Although they have wafer layers just like the Nutty Bar, Nutty Buddy does, but at least they made it look different. And it's one fat bar as opposed to two thinner bars. So, all right, here we go. Cheers. Okay. That's a good bar. Let me do the layer by layer thing. Peel it off. I like that this bar is pretty fat, like wide, its width. That when you peel it off layer by layer, it's wide enough that you get enough satisfaction eating one layer at a time. I mean, chocolate and peanut butter. You cannot go wrong with that. Oh yeah, and it does get messy trying to peel these layer by layer, especially when the weather is kind of warm. The chocolate melts in your hands. But it is a fun messy though. Wow. All right, guys. Now, both of those were very delicious. I am satisfied with either one of these. But let me get on with the rating and let you guys know what I thought of these. So, for the Nutty Bar Nutty Buddy, it did taste exactly the same way as I remembered, and it was very satisfying. I was very pleased after eating that one bar. Nothing has changed, and yet after all these years, it still managed to please my stomach and my taste buds. Yeah, even peeling layer by layer off like I used to do years ago. It was so satisfying, so tasting, and what can I say? Didn't disappoint after all these years. So let me give this a rating from a scale of 1 to 5 flames. I'm going to give the Little Debbie Nutty Bar Nutty Buddy a 4.8 flames out of 5. Wow, that is very good. I'm glad I got it again after all these years. So I got about 5 more of these in here to enjoy. All right, so that's it. 4.8 flames out of 5 for the Little Debbie Nutty Bar. Peanut butter was just as tasty. Great peanut butter taste. All right, so let's go on to this, the Hostess Totally Nutty Bar. Wow, this was pretty good too. It held its own. It held up against the Little Debbie's Nutty Bar. But I have to say, I didn't enjoy this as much as I did the Little Debbie Nutty Bar. Not just because I grew up with it. Maybe that played into it. I don't think so though. The taste. Something about this had a different peanut butter taste that Little Debbie's peanut butter had. This had a little bit more saltiness to it, which is a good thing sometimes. You know, peanut butter with a little bit more saltiness brings out more peanut butter flavor. But for some reason, I still enjoyed this flavor. I got that peanut butter flavor that I remember with the Little Debbie's Nutty Bar. And it was very pleasing to my taste buds. This, on the other hand, it didn't have that same peanut butter taste and flavor. Don't get me wrong, this tasted very, very good. But I'll tell you this, if there was no such thing as a Little Debbie or Nutty Bar or Nutty Buddy, and this was one of the first of its kind, a peanut butter chocolate wafer bar, this will be my go-to peanut butter chocolate wafer bar right here. The Totally Nutty Hostess. So this one was pretty good, but eating this against this, man, I think I prefer the Little Debbie's Nutty Buddy Nutty Bar. Still, wow. I mean, yeah, this is pretty good, but I'm sorry, this comes in second to this. So I gave this a 4.8 flames out of 5 for the Hostess Totally Nutty Bar. I'm gonna have to give this a 4.7. Man, everything about this was pleasing. The thickness, the layers, the width of this bar, the peanut butter chocolate, the swirls, and the texture of the wafer biting into it wasn't as much different as biting into this Nutty Bar. But the flavor of this peanut butter, something about it, I enjoyed it more. And this was good too, but I enjoyed this more. So I'm gonna give this a 4.7 flames out of 5. 4.8 Little Debbie, 4.7 Hostess. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's the rating and review. If you guys have tried either of these, let me know in the comments what you thought of either of these. Which one you like better, the Hostess Totally Nutty or the Little Debbie's Nutty Bar Nutty Buddy. All right, guys, that's it. Leave a comment below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Click that notification bell for upcoming videos. And I will see you guys in the next review. Peace.